Hey guys, welcome to the Drew L. Murray Show on Facebook and over on YouTube, ReligionWinked TV. If you want to know how I'm taking advantage of my health during the Rona, please stay tuned. Like this video, share this video, thumbs up this video, and please comment on this video. Thank you. Hey guys, welcome to ReligionWinked TV, where my spiritual ear stays ringing to the nonsense and the demonic stuff and the evil stuff of this world. What's up, y'all? I suggest you subscribe down below, follow this channel, and let. Hello to the one person watching. How are you? Hey guys, welcome to ReligionWinked TV, where my spiritual ear stays ringing to the nonsense and the demonic stuff and the evil stuff of this world. What's up, y'all? I suggest you subscribe down below, follow this channel, and let your light so shine before all the men to see as well. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really do appreciate you. And I hope you can keep this relationship going on for a very long time. That's spirit days. I'll see you inside the video. Thanks. I do apologize. I'm coming on camera right now. Hey, good morning. Hey, beautiful alien. How are you? Welcome. So I apologize for my face being greasy. I just put some Vaseline on it. But I want to talk to you all about taking advantage of your health and going to the doctor. So 2 weeks ago, Friday, tomorrow, I went to the doctors, had a physical, had a PPD, had an EKG. And in that visit, I also got a referral for a mammogram, dermatology, gastro, and blood work. Just so you know, I've been out of work since March 13th. I gained a little bit of weight around the stomach area of all places. But you know, when you go through menopause, which I'm already post-menopause a couple of years, more than a couple of years. But anyway, you spread, right? So, and then I have these little bumps that won't go away no matter how much water I drink or whatever. So I wanted to go to dermatology because about 3 years ago, they tried to say I had the gene for lupus or the inflammation in me and for rheumatoid arthritis. So I had been seen by a rheumatologist and a dermatologist then. But I just want to share with you video. I got the PPD, I had the EKG, so I have the video that I want to share with you guys and show you that my PPD came back negative, thank God. And then this Saturday, I'm going to take you along on the ride with me because I want to have an endoscopy done because there's been a little extra whatever going on in my gut, and sometimes when your gut isn't healthy, it shows up on your face. So that could be the little bumps. I may have extra bacteria, bad bacteria, because you have good flora and you have bad bacteria in your gut. Sometimes the bad bacteria may take over, and I'm over 50. I'm 52, so I want to have a colonoscopy. It's going to be my first time, so I'm going to invest in a better camera because I always run out of storage on my phone, and hopefully they let my daughter or whoever take me because I have to be driven and taken home, and it's going to be like an hour procedure for both of them at the same time, July 2nd, 2020. So stay tuned for that. But I want to give you guys encouragement on taking care of your health, okay? And I figured while we have all this free time, we just sitting around shooting the breeze, doing nothing, gaining weight, eating unhealthy, which I just started. Let me just slow down here because I'm all over the damn place. I just started 2 weeks ago, right? Smoothies. I swear to you, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, coconut oil, cumin, ginger, cinnamon, and I have this protein shake, almond milk, and if I'm missing anything, I did a banana strawberry shake on my channel. You could go check that video out. But I've added more since then. And the doctor gonna tell me when I was scheduling the endoscopy and colonoscopy, a week starting today prior to having the surgery, the minor surgery, because it only takes an hour and you come home the same day, and you can have both procedures done at the same time. So if you know anybody that just wants to have these done, I'm not big on medication, and I'm gonna get into that, but procedures, yeah, I mean, how else will you know if your heart is healthy? So I had an EKG. How else will you know if you have tuberculosis? You have to have a PPD. How else will you know really if you have COVID? But I'm telling you, I'm not so big on the COVID test and or vaccination because of how it was introduced to the masses. But anyway, I'm gonna go and take you guys with that. But I just started eating healthy, right? And then all of a sudden she said, go on a low fiber diet, eat white bread, eat white potatoes, white rice. I'm like, shit, I just got off of that. But and then like the night before the night before the colonoscopy, I have to drink like 32 ounces of Marilax, and then the morning of I have to drink like the other 32 ounces. So it's a procedure, and I'm gonna share that with you guys, okay? But it is crazy because I have all these appointments coming up. I'm like, I was just sitting home doing nothing. I'm like, take advantage of the Rona. Don't let the Rona take advantage of you. Don't let any epidemic or any situation overcome you. So that's what I've been doing in my spare time, just making these appointments, making sure I stick with them. Because about 3 years ago, when I went to the rheumatologist and the dermatologist, they said I have these things such as the inflammation for lupus and a gene for rheumatoid arthritis. And I also found out then I had a deficiency from birth that I never knew of. All the blood work, all the times I went to the doctors, I never knew I had G6PD deficiency. It's a missing enzyme. And if you have blueberries, which I love, red wine, which I love, been drinking all my damn life pretty much, oxidation, certain medications can throw you into hemolytic anemia, and they break down your red blood cells instead of build them up. They don't reproduce as fast. I'm like, I've been living with this all my damn life and didn't know it. So from then I was like, the devil is a liar. My faith is strong. I'm not sick. I don't have these diseases. And I stopped going to the doctors. Not because it wasn't nothing wrong with me anyway. That's why I don't understand why we pay all into insurance when we don't use it. We should only pay insurance when we go to the doctors. That's just me. But I was like, I don't feel sick. At that point, I was at work and I had got sick, and that's what led me to the doctors. I had got like this weird feeling came over me. I went to the doctors. That's when I told you it was a little anxiety at first, and I let it go a little bit too far. I was going to work, coming home. You know, when you go to work, you come home, there's supposed to be peace, right? And then when I was arguing with my daughter back in 2016, 15, wasn't no peace at home. So I got a little unbalanced being a Libra. Like, shit. So that triggered me going to the doctors, finding out that I may have the gene for lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and a little anxiety. So I dealt with the anxiety and overcame that. I was kind of listening to Dr. Seby's teaching. I know about natural herbs and medication. So I've never been big on medication at all. But I walked away from the doctors. I said, you know what? I'm not sick. But sitting here during Rona, I'm like, let's just revisit the doctor. Let's just get all these procedures out the way. Let's just test your faith and test your courage. And because a lot of Black people especially are afraid to go to the doctors. And I want to encourage you, like, the medications and stuff, we probably could do without. But the procedures, I want to encourage you all to go out, take advantage of this free time, whether you're working or not. Don't let the Rona control you where you're afraid to go to the doctors, because When I went for my physical 2 weeks ago, they took the tent before they let you in. You had to wear a mask, and I'm about to show you footage now of me going to that visit. And you'll hear the nurse tell me that my PPD was negative, thank God. Because when you're in the nursing field, when you work with the public, when you're around people, period, you're at risk for these things. And like I said, most people are more worried about COVID right now, but we still have other diseases out here that was killing us and plaguing us way before COVID came along. COVID just added on top of that, right? So we are going to go to the doctor's on Saturday morning, 8:30. I have to be there. We are going to get tested for COVID. We are going to have an endoscopy and colonoscopy on July 2nd, a week from today, 2020. We are going to make an appointment. We're going to go get blood work. I'm going to wait till Monday to go get my blood work. So maybe first thing Monday morning. Or if there's blood work on the site where I'm going to get the COVID test and pick up my paperwork and sign the consent form for the surgery on Saturday, I'll just swing around and do the blood work right there and then. If not, I'll wait to go to LabCorp somewhere and have that done. I've been tested for AIDS before. That came back negative. I've been tested when I went to the rheumatologist. He ran everything on me, and that's how 3 years ago he was able to find that I had a deficiency, a genetic deficiency. And this genetic deficiency links me back to the Hebrew Israelites, the early Jews, the original Jews over in the northernmost part of Africa. Do the research. The Sephardic Jews, the Mizrahi Jews, and it's one more kind of Jew, but do the research. So when I sit over here and talk about that, like, I'm different, I'm unique, I'm peculiar in the eyes of God, I really am. I never knew. I'm 52 years old. I found out when I was 49 that I have a blood deficiency, an enzyme, and it has something to do with metabolizing food as well, but it definitely destroys the red blood cells. It's very rare people die from it, but you only find it, they say, in African Jews over there, predominantly males, but females get it as well. And if you've been watching me, my mother wanted a boy, and God fought her to give her a girl. A woman's gonna be the next light of the world. And me and my mom been fighting ever since that. She had 2 girls, had a boy. The 4th child, she was gonna be done. But then I came along and she tried 2 more times and got girls. And been taking it out on me ever since. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you this right here. All right, let's see. Is this the first footage of me, I believe, going to... What's up? Hey guys, hey Facebook, hey YouTube, what's up IG family? So I am here at the doctor's waiting to have my PPD read, and once I do that, I'm gonna go home and go live on all 3 platforms, y'all. I think we need to address the nation, right? Black people, when's the last time you addressed the nation? So I'm going to do that on your behalf, okay? I know we only like to address certain things in our community because it's taboo to talk about systematic racism, which is just running through people's brains. Hey, B.O.B. girl, hi, welcome. So long time no see, sis. Hate. It's amazing how we accept the things that hurt us. Years and years gone by, because they taught you to fly away, oh glory, fly away before I stand the hell up and fight, right? So with that being said, guys, I just want to encourage you. I have an appointment to get these teeth cleaned just a little bit more. My daughter, she found one of her friends on Facebook, but I actually know a place that's... Hey, Nori B, welcome, sis. Cheap We're talking about health this morning.
It's like $99 for an hour. She does $80 an hour. But I had set my limit for teeth whitening would be like about 200. I'm just injecting this in here because I'm gonna do a tutorial on that as well. Okay. But yeah, I'm waiting for the doctor to call me in and stuff. Gotta have a mask on. They'll take your temp before you go in. And I've been with this doctor, oh God, since. And me and my doctor, we was on a boat cruise one time. It was funny as hell. But I've been with him since 1998, I believe. Okay, so they're calling. Gotta go, guys. Peace.
All right, so that was the first. I have to do video on this phone like in pieces because it always tells me it's out of storage. I do that little short clip. I ran out of storage. I had to go on my phone, delete stuff. Now, here's me walking into the doctor's office right here, guys. Hold on. Well, come on.
Thank you. Hello.
All right, so you see a little full body image of me right there. I'm not a big girl. I told you I gained a little weight around my belly section, but I'm still cute, guys. Before YouTube, there was a lot of ugly people in the beef and sector drama, beauty and makeup, mukbangs. Everybody don't look the way they look. Not even a year ago. Money will change people, you know. For better, for bitter, or for bland. There's ugly people, not so attractive people in this world. I'm not one of them. I don't put on a lot of makeup. I don't profess. I match my clothes. I try to look nice. I am the queen of these little chokers and different knickknacks. I don't spend a lot of money on a lot of things, but I get a lot of things for my money. Does that make sense? All right, so here I am sitting in the office right now, and I had the PPD. I didn't have enough footage to actually get the PPD, and then as I was sitting there, the nurse went out. I cleaned it off again, and I was able to do this. So I'm gonna go out and buy me a camera, extra storage. I mean, if I would definitely record my whole entire life, because since I got on here, this channel has been about God's people, God, the right Christ, and me. Like, the more you talk about other people and other things, the more they show up in your life and take precedence in your life. So why not talk about God, the word of God, and myself? So God will show up, the word will show up, and I'm going to always show up on behalf of me. I don't give a damn what situation I'm in. I appreciate God's help, but God said he's sitting on the throne. It's time for us to get up off of our lazy asses and fight back. So during the Rona, I'm taking advantage of my health. I'm taking advantage of eating healthier, exercising a little more, which this Sunday I have a surprise for you all. I am going to get up, put on some reggae music, and dance for at least an hour. Y'all gonna say, how the hell that big bitch doing this? That's what I love to do. That's my form of exercising right there. But you guys don't get to see this because some assholes about a year or two or so ago videotaping all kinds of bullshit on YouTube, and then they came up with this rule: if you don't have 1K, you can't stream from your phone. So I have to set up a desktop, I have to set up this laptop in order to do this, when and people used to just stream from their phone. So this Sunday, my praise and worship to you is to get up and encourage you to take advantage of your health during the Rona. Have fun, dance. You could praise God any way you want to, and dance, not the liturgical dance in church. Some things creep me out, y'all. It remind me of those dances they do at the CERNs when they opening up these portals and shit, and body flowing like a snake. And, I don't know. That's just me. But I'm going to dance for y'all. I'm going to try to do it on all three platforms. YouTube, you may have to, because I don't own the rights to none of these musics. The ones I want to dance to from the 90s, the Pepper Seed rhythm. You know how Beanie Man, if you watch Versus a couple of weeks ago, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer did a clash off, right? So anyway, his daughter, Beanie daughter, she got up there doing this dance. It's the Pepper Seed dance. But I'm pretty good at that, and I like that rhythm. I like the 90s. I ain't stuck in the 90s, but I love the music from the 90s and the 80s. So anyway, let's go ahead and let you see this video here while I am sitting in the office, and I'm going to show you footage of the office. Pretty clean, doctors.
And they're coming back with my paperwork. It came back negative. And I'm just sitting here in the doctor's office, as you can see. Nobody's with me. Very nice, very clean. As I was saying, I've been with this firm since 1998. And
sorry about that, guys.
We ended up on a boat ride together one time. We had an amazing time. It was fun. Very nice staff. So she's going to come back and give me my paperwork. And I'm also going to get a copy of the physical that I had on Friday. So I'm good to go as far as my medical. I got to renew my CPR, and I'm going to keep it online. And I'll be good to go.
Hold on. As far as nursing go, one more step I have to do is take infection control. I told y'all, I don't want to work for nobody. I opened up a nursing agency 2017, June 1st. I have my IEN number. I have nurses ready to go to work for me. I need $8,000 to get professional liability, workers' comp, disability, general liability, and errors and omissions. If anybody know what insurance is about. I checked my credit score the other day, and we're going to do talk on that because I understand it now. But what was I going to say? I started this nursing agency, and I have everything I need. I have even facilities willing to work with me. But I don't want to take no loans out. I've paid everything for cash since 2010. And what's on my credit report right now is 2 closed accounts from Aaron's. If anybody know anything about renting furniture. I had got a bar, washer, dryer. I had got a new laptop. Desktop, a webcam. It was some more stuff. I just went and did my whole house. So eventually paid it off, but those 2 are closed now. So I'm going to write to the 3 bureaus, ask them to take that off, and then it'll raise my score a little bit more. I had 3 open accounts, cellular phones, I believe, totaling up to $1,750. Once I move, which hopefully by the end of the month, but if I don't move by the end of the month and I'm still where I'm at, I'm going to go and ask if I could cut that in half. I'm going to contact all 3 bureaus, try to dispute it if I can. I know the terminology to say when you want to dispute something. I know how to write the letters. I've been studying this while y'all beefing and drama and doing all. I've been on here studying, y'all. I've been learning, y'all. And when I show you my boutique over on teesprings.com, and Nuri, I apologize, sis. You told me to read the chat. I was in here babbling my gums. If you went to the right site and I put in everything you see on there belongs to me. Everything you see on there, I created. If it says ReligionWinked TV, TEAV boutique, all of that is mine. Matter of fact, hold on. I'll share that with y'all. I have it pulled up. I'll share my screen and show you in a minute. But I started this nursing agency. I don't want to work for nobody. I worked hard all my damn life. And mostly every boss, employer, black or white, have always pretty much persecuted me on the job. I'm like, you get tired of it. And then you come on YouTube and you put your best foot forward and you see everybody else growing financially, whether they hooking up to have sex, whether they hooking up to go beat up somebody. Where y'all put y'all money to? I mean, I don't listen. I've been doing everything on my own for the most part over here. Told you donations aren't required, but are definitely appreciated. And all money ain't good money. If you want something from me, purchase an item on teesprings.com. That'll help me get my $8,000. Okay. We got on here to be business people. And if beefing and drama is your business, I hope it works for you. But you see, years later, these people are still in the same sector. They say, oh, you're a bottom feeder. Who's a bottom feeder? Because a bottom feeder can only go to the top, but for so long, and then they fall back down to the bottom of the barrel, right? They right back amongst whoever they consider bottom feeders. So let me finish showing you this, right? You can't tell nobody what to do with their money, but use your money wisely, yo. God gave you power to get wealth. Make your money work for you. You know how we always say, make it make sense? Well, I went on teesprings.com, flipped that last word, sense, around to CENTS. Make it make sense, okay? I've done a lot of stuff in my life for free, and it's time for me to get back. So God said how you get back is not to rob, kill, steal, and destroy. You use your creativity. You sit here and learn how to upload designs, make designs, come up with slogans and sayings, and come up with collections. Because I have about 15 collections over there from God Plus Me Equal Power. I love that collection right there. I even have a creators collection. Some of y'all creators, content creators, have said the craziest shit on YouTube. And I just took some of their stuff since they don't want to do anything with it but fucking fight. Nah, let me stop. But you know how Tech and Mess took Babe Nation from 5A. Jay Wilson say do Jesus a lot. And I'm like, do who? I got some cute little shit. Do who? You better make sure you're doing the right one over there on teesprings.com. I have like I said, I'll show you. Let me finish here because we're talking about health. But health to me is being wealthy. And I finally have an opportunity to take advantage of the Rona and get my health in the right state. You know what I'm saying? As far as my finances, as far as my way of thinking, as far as what I'm putting in my body. Because remember, Christ said it don't matter what go in your body that make you unclean. It's what comes out of you. See, what you put in you gonna pass through you like dung, he says. That's shit, okay? In layman's term. But what come out of your heart is the root. That's the root of the man. Because the heart, the mouth speak for the heart. So I told y'all that my PPD came up negative, and here's the proof.
Hopefully she'll be right in with a credit copy, and we'll go from there. And hopefully you'll hear her say it was negative. So guys, I encourage you to get tested. Thank you. And it was negative, right? Okay. Thank you so much, and God bless you. And check out. Hi, honey. Hi, everyone. Hi. All right, guys. So we are headed to checkout. And I'm going to pick up my physical, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Now that's how you stand up on them hoes. Oh, y'all know I got jokes over here. 7, stand up on them, girl. I seen that damn video. 7 stood up curling her hair. She like, what? That's how you stand up on people. Stand up on people with your health. If you're going to come on here, these are the kind of receipts I would like to see. These are the kind of contents I would like to see. See, all the bullshit that goes on behind the scenes, nobody wants you to see their truth. They want to come on here in disguise. I swear that somebody act like Mae West and damn Michael Jackson had a baby. I'm like, well, damn, if I got to get in character like that, I'll never make it on YouTube. I'm funny. I got a sense of humor. I'm hilarious. On camera and off camera, I think. And the people around me consider me a breath of fresh air. I just don't play. I'm a very serious person when it comes to God and why this world is so freaked up. So people got to get into their health. It's called homeostasis. You want your body in a form, in a state where God didn't create us really for all these external procedures and all these external medications and stuff. But we have done things. The environment has done things. What we cook, what we eat have done things to our body. We may not get to the original state of homeostasis, which is equilibrium within the body, all systems, which I think we have 11 or 12 systems. Does anybody know the systems? I'll give you some. We have the muscular, we have the integral, we have the nervous system, we have, you know what I'm saying? We have systems in our body. We out here trying to work systematic racism, but until we get that systematic bullshit out of our bloodstream, racism ain't never gonna go away until they admit that God chose a certain people in Deuteronomy 7:6 over any other people. That's where racism started. And believe you me, it's gonna finish with God. Not that God started it, but people got jealous because God chose 12 tribes over Persia, Asia, Rome, Assyria, some of Africa. He chose 12 tribes to be his people, to be his nation above every other people. If that ain't racism and the start of racism, I don't know what is. But we out here fighting systematic racism. What about the systematic makeup of a man? Because until you get yourself into a balance, all things will throw you off. People dying out here you don't even know, and you run into these protests to defend somebody. But when your mama got murdered by her boyfriend, or your daddy got stabbed by the woman he was cheating on, or when your kid got shot just standing out there on the corner by a cop or not, did you protest? Did you put up banners? Did you hit up your social media like you're doing for George Floyd and Rayshon Brooks? I can't get with that, people. You want to call these people decent men. Rayshon Brooks was with a white girl that was his girlfriend. And how a black woman going to be standing up on the conference talking about my husband? So before you go out here caping for these people, even your content creators, you better get to know who they are. I told you I've been to prison before. I told you I did drugs before. It was only a year and a half, but I smoked crack. I was 17 to 19, 17 and a half to 19. God said, and I said, shit, this shit ain't for you. Sit your ass down in prison, get that shit out your system. And here I am, people. People don't have the faith to want to get off drugs. People don't have the courage. People don't have the courage to change and want to be better or different. I don't want to be better than you. I want to be different than you. God says, covet not what your neighbor had. I don't want nothing you got. I'm pretty much a single woman, 52, kids grown, grandchildren growing. I'm free. I don't have a job right now, so who's my boss? I could say what the hell I want to say without worrying about offending my employer or my co-workers because of what I believe. So I'm trying to teach y'all something this morning. All right, so now this is me leaving the doctors, coming out, and I still got a little message.
Right now, and I'm about to get in my car. I have my paperwork here. I was able to get my physical.
Let me just say this. For those of you who watch me, sometimes when I wake up and I brush the back of my throat, I gargle, do all that. But sometimes I have a phlegm. I've been telling y'all since 2017. So I have loratadine and I have a Flonase to go get from the same appointment because it's like allergies. I've been in this house almost 14 months now. I've opened up one window upstairs in the office maybe 5 times. The rest of them have no screen. It was central air in here, and I don't think I do good with central air. I think I do better with fresh air. But it's like I cough. You didn't hear me cough not one time in any of these clips. And I didn't edit these. I just recorded as much as I can. So, overall, besides the fact that I do smoke cigarettes, I'm pretty healthy. Pretty healthy.
I was able to get a copy of my negative PPD. So, you have to just go ahead and don't be afraid of the doctors. Get yourself checked out. Do what's right for yourself. And, don't be afraid of what the results are, because if you have faith, you can move a mountain.
If you have faith, you can move a mountain. So, when I go to the dermatologist, when I make that appointment, from 3 years ago, we'll see if there's any change. I don't have to have a referral for the rheumatologist, but I'm going to make an appointment with the rheumatologist to see if there's any change with that. Also, when I went to that appointment back in 2016, 17-ish, they said that my muscle tone, now if you women know anything about when you go through menopause or whatever, you lose a little estrogen, okay? And you lose muscle mass. So I got a little flabby over the years. Nothing that workout and shit can't change. When people's heart is flabby, it takes a lot more to change a flabby heart than it does a flabby arm. And I say people won't be so skinny that the kids can't come and be hugged by them. The kids can't sit in your lap and read a book. The children, especially like my granddaughter, I have a double wide lazy boy recliner. We like to sit here and watch a kids movie. She like to come and say, Gary, look at your arm. I'm like, girl, if you don't stop. So when I go to the rheumatologist, back then he said I had 100 points of CK. Any nurses out there know what CK is? It's the protein in your muscles. When it gets to like 10,000, you be in a lot of pain. So mine was at 100 then. And again, this is all autoimmune. This is nothing that happens on the outside. Rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, it's like AIDS, but AIDS is really from leukemia, and that was something, I ain't even gonna get into that, but when they say autoimmune, it's your body taking fight against itself, trying to destroy itself. So we'll see where all of that is. To the 3 people watching, shout out, good morning, guys. I'm gonna read the comments in 1 second. Give me a minute. July 2nd, a week from today, I'm going for an endoscopy and colonoscopy. Colonoscopy just for being over 50, but there was some things going on with my gut, and I want to check that out. I was saying at the beginning of this video, sometimes when your gut is off, it show up in your face, little bumps, discoloration. Lupus has a way of messing with the face. If you see any scarring, no makeup. Sorry about the Vaseline, but I try to keep my face moist with Vaseline as a toner. I don't know why. I just love Vaseline on my face. Excuse me. So we when I make the appointment for rheumatology and dermatology, I will let you guys know. And I told you back then, I've said it over a video, when I was stressed out in 2016, it took a little edges. And I'm not being disrespectful, but we saw a picture of Tracy D with her braids, right? My daughter says mine's isn't that bad, so if I want to take the wigs off and wear braids, I can as well. But I have a little thinning. I have like 3 gray little pieces of hair going across this. I'm being honest. It's only like 3 strands. But I do have, see right there, I do have A little bit. You can see I got edges down here. So we're working on that, guys. This is the Religion Link TV. People have been religion linked because of lies and deceptions. I have no reason to deceive you, okay? And if I could share my medical with you, believe you me, all the other shit I'm sharing with you, it is secondary to my medical because that's more important to me than anything, right? So July 2nd, we get the endoscopy, we get the colonoscopy, we got a referral for a mammogram. Okay, for a mammogram. Have anybody in the comments ever had a mammogram? I had a mammogram before. So, but that was back like in 2016. So I would like to see if there's been any change from that to this. So I'm one of the few people on YouTube or any other platform trying to lead God's sheep out from the slaughterhouse back to the promised land, who is being genuine and real with you about everything I've even talked to you about. So, which leads me to the person who mentioned Section 8 the other day. And I told you I've been on since 2001. That was something me and VS had in common. And I told you me and VS had damn Wicker in common, okay? I own Wicker. Does that make me a bad person, a poor person? Man, so yeah. But today I'm going to make a decision. I found a house, $1,195. Section 8 only gives one person. Now, when I was living with my daughter and grandchildren, we could get up to $1,500 in rent. 6-bedroom house, which I'm living in. 2 bathrooms, 3 floors. But I can't stay here anymore because on Section 8, and the rent's only $13.27 for all this space. Beautiful backyard. Washer downstairs in the basement kind of thing. But they don't allow it for one person. It's somewhere around maybe 8, depending on if electricity is included. It's somewhere around $9.50. So I'm gonna see today. Like the lady, she closing on the house on the 30th of this month. I meet with her. I was supposed to meet with her yesterday. I went there, but she was caught up showing some other property. So I meet with her around 5 o'clock. It's a 2-bedroom, 3-floor, furnished attic, furnished basement, backyard, and it has a driveway, and it comes with a washer and dryer. So I could give my washer and dryer to my daughter because she's getting a 4-bedroom. Beautiful, nice space, washer, dryer, hookup. So hopefully things work out. But if Section 8, which I know they're going to say it's not affordable, I want that place though. To me, it's affordable. I can't put a limit on what God has for me right now. When you're on certain programs, you can't have people. This is Section 8. You have to let them know when somebody wants to spend a night. They can only spend a night 4 nights. When you want somebody to move in, they have to get processed and go through paperwork. I'm 52. Section 8 is the only program that I have in my life right now. I want to be totally independent, y'all. It'll be the first time in my life. But I believe I can do it. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me see, guys. All right, let me go through some of the comments first. And then I'm going to share my screen, hopefully with some of my designs. And I'm going to get another boutique going on Shopify. I'm going to use my last name called M.U. Ray. I think people should shine bright. I think people should just let their light shine before all men. Stop being afraid of being different of who God created you to be. Other people don't like the fact that God chose you above them, so they try to dim your light through slavery, oppression, civil rights, civil war, World War III, whatever, people, right? I don't want nobody to dim my light. I want to finally say it's all me. Other than Uncle Sam and having to pay taxes to the government, I thought Caesar was dead. Didn't Christ say give to Caesar was Caesar and give to God was God? How come we still giving to Caesar when he been dead? Shit, longer than Christ been damn crucified. Lord have mercy. Now it's Uncle Sam and all this other shit. But you see how they try to get you? Anyway, other than that, I don't want to answer to nobody. which is going to lead me into another conversation in another video, y'all. I'm about to show you teesprings.com. I showed y'all my medical, told you what I got going on, even showed you a little patch of hair. And I looked at my granddaughter yesterday. She got them braids, and I be telling my daughter about them tight braids and cute styles. I said, look like she got a little something. It was the way the sun. I said, she got a little patch like Gammy. And it ain't even a patch. This is really thin hair there. But you can tell stress, alopecia, whatever, even lupus. So I can't blame it on anything right now. If they say I have the gene, that could be causing whatever. But women, we can't be afraid to talk about stuff like this. You can rag me, drag me all day long. I'm comfortable with it. That's why a lot of the attacks don't bother me. People who aren't comfortable with their looks, how they are, those are the ones who get mad, jump on here. Come on. So we got Nori B. Maybe I could read the comments better like this. Hey, what's up, beautiful alien? Hi, VOV girl. Welcome. Finally caught you live. I'll be over to your channel to show you some love, sis. Thank you for showing up. Good morning, Drew. Hey, Nori B. How'd I do, Nori? Oh, Nori, let me show you what I can do, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Nori, I'm going to open up my platform because when I talk about what Brianna said, Brianna Simone Pettyville was over there and she really had an in-depth conversation with her supporters. And I watched it and she was just basically talking about speaking to everybody in the chat. I don't know if you guys saw this and how people be trying to hit her up on other platforms to be like friends with her. And she made a statement that she's not people friends or something like that. But I was sitting here and I took some notes, y'all. And again, it's not about who she was beefing with, I could take a beef and turn it into just regular content. Like, okay, they were beefing about who speaks to who. So we could talk about, why are people so needy and greedy when it comes to attention on YouTube? Why do people feel the need that content creators got on here to be their best friend? Why do people feel like if a content creator don't speak to them in the chat, they get mad? These are the things, like, we could talk about it. We could make as much content out of it as we can. And I got some notes there. But look what your girl can do. So when I open up my platform today, watch this, y'all. Oh no, wait, why is okay. So that wanna play. All right. I said what I said, okay? And when some who is it? Who is it? I don't know why it's playing now, but yesterday I set everything up where we even got Tamar Braxton saying have several seats. Somebody come in my chat talking shit to me, disrespectful, have several seats. I said what I said, but most of the time, y'all know me as Bart peeking through the blinds. I don't be bothering nobody. But then again, y'all know that I like to sit and get all the tea I can. I be sitting back watching shit, right? And then when there's a good fight, I'm like Cardi B. I just be sitting back eating my popcorn. So I get editing now. I understand what's going on. I'm going to improve my platform to the best of my faith's ability and nobody else's. Oh, but we could sip tea all day long if we want to. Bitches be sipping, honey. I'm trying to tell you. And then when I want to tell somebody have a big cup of shut the fuck up, I could do it without cursing, okay? I'm serious, y'all. I understand it now. Y'all be like, really, bro? Really, bro? Yes, I understand it now. So with that being said, y'all been watching ReligionWinked TV, and my spiritual ears stay. stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. You're watching ReligionWinked TV. And guys, we sip all the TV can with no shade, talking everything up to Yahweh. Why? Who else should you be talking to in these last days? Hey guys, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Please hit the post notification bell so you're notified when I go live, upload, and or premiere. Please thumbs up this video. Don't forget the bell. Follow me at IG and YouTube at ReligionWinked TV, and also Facebook, DrewLMurray.com for all your spirituality needs. Don't forget giveaways and or donations are accepted on this channel, and my spiritual ears stay. Alright, beautiful alien. No, he don't deserve to die, and I never said that. But we cape for people, and we don't know anything about these people. We don't know what kind of lifestyle they live in. When I saw that video on Tracy's channel yesterday, that man was very innocent, very nice man. He did not deserve to die. And he shouldn't have ran either when they was trying to put the cuffs on him. He sat there the whole time talking to them while the cops humiliated him, shamed him as a black man, made him do them stupid ass, let me see if you drinking kind of thing. Let me get this thing off of here so y'all can see my face. He didn't have to deserve to die. One thing led to another. An impulsive police officer, 30, 20 years old, their hormones ain't even developed yet. I don't even believe they should be a police officer like the president until they fucking 35. No, he didn't have to deserve to die. No, George Floyd ain't have to go in there with a bad check. No, this man ain't have to run from the police. And no, the police ain't have to use force of aggression and brutality against them. All I said, though, y'all out here caping for people you don't know. And people are out here making stupid decisions. Put the cuffs on me. I was sitting here watching that video like, you know what? Why don't they just take his keys and tell him to come down to the station first thing in the morning? They know he was drinking. The man didn't even know what city he was on. He didn't know what street he was on. But he called out Natalie White, who was no longer there by the time the cops even got there. Being led astray by deception, regardless of how he got there. Whether it was the use of drugs, being disorientated, drunk, needing to sleep at all. The police should have just simply took the freaking keys, locked up his car, called the cab, or had him call a family member to come and get him. No, he didn't deserve to die. Not at all. But like I said, we don't deserve to be out here or need to be out here representing people we don't know on a larger scale when your mother's been murdered, your father's been murdered, your children have been murdered, family member have been gunned down. And I don't see people on that scale cape for people on a national level like we do when incidents like this happen. That's all I'm saying. That's another conversation we can have. Why do we as black people go out for national outrage and punishment against a person when we got people right in our family that's been abused? I agree, beautiful Ellen. Yeah, I agree too, Nori. He don't have to die. But did y'all see that man run when they went to put the cuffs on him? He stood there over damn near 30 minutes, almost an hour, it seemed like. He didn't have to run. Put the cuffs on me. What? You didn't catch me driving drunk. You caught me asleep in a damn drive-through. No, that ain't right. Have me pull over. Have a good day. They wanted to make that man admit that he was drinking. But you didn't pull him over for DWI. You caught that man sleeping in a drive-thru and thought that was enough to harass him into what happened. And then that man stood there on good behavior, it looked like to me, just being polite, talking to the police. And then all of a sudden, that's what them iron and brass do to black people. It make us run. Nobody want to be locked up. I was saying to myself, if he was going to run shit, I'd have ran before the cuffs came out. Like, nobody wants to go to jail. I ain't perfect over here. I wouldn't have let the police stand there and talk to me that long. But the man was confused. He was dazed. Did y'all watch the video? The whole entire video. I tell y'all, nobody have to die for another person to live. That cop was like he was trying to get off. He had an audience there, man. And like I said, the audience ain't say shit until they heard cat, 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 pop, pop, pop. What the police was doing to that man was dead wrong. You have no reason to contain me. Take my keys, lock my car up, let me call somebody, and be on your way. Yeah, so he was provoked. But when people say things about you and provoke you and you know they wrong, and you know it's on camera because people sitting there filming it, you have choices how you respond. I would have took a night in jail and got out the next morning than take a chance on running, y'all. What would you have done in that situation? Nobody have to lose a life for anybody to live. And it's like that man lost his life so the cop could get some reward. Did you see how young the police were? Ain't no way in hell they made a conscious decision. Their hormones ain't even developed yet. They looked so young to me. Carrying a gun, headstrong. And police, for some reason, when they put that uniform on, it's like they the shit. They badass. And for anybody that been watching me, I work for the police department. And then say, fuck the police in a minute. Right is right, wrong is wrong. What they did was wrong. Well, I'm laid off now. I don't know if we're going to open back up the schools in September or not or whatever, but I'm still a city employee, just laid off right now. And I told everybody that may be the only traditional job I keep, because I like the fact that I'm hooked up with the city of Albany. I'm in a retirement, New York State retirement through them. It has its perks. When circuses and activities come around, we generally get free tickets to mostly everything. So, it is what it is. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Is all police bad? No. No, not at all. Not even the one who tried to tell me how to raise my daughter when she was 2.5 years old. I'm trying to get her little ass in the car. She resisting because for some reason, people love my sister. All the kids just hang out her house, want to be around her, whatever. I'm like, girl, come on. We've been here all day. I'm trying to get her in the car, pulling her. The cop gonna say, hey, what the hell you mean? Hey, if you can raise her better than me, take her the hell on. He'll shut that shit down immediately. Okay, it's the way we respond to stuff, man. I told y'all one time I dated this guy. I found out he was on heroin, but prior to that, he was in the streets selling crack cocaine. We standing on my sister's porch right here where I live, same city. These assholes trying to get him because he was in the streets. No doubt about that. But your girl wasn't. But I knew I was dating somebody in the street. We all standing out on the porch chilling. They gonna throw some damn fake crack down at my feet and tell me after fucking, I don't know how many years, I got out of prison in 1990 and been prison free, trouble free, police free since then. So you can do it if you got faith. You don't got faith, you can't overcome these things. How the hell, as hard as I work to stay on these goddamn streets and change my life, you gonna tell me I'm selling fake ass crack out here, bitch? You don't know me. When I was in the street, wasn't nothing fake about me. It was crack cocaine I was selling. Went to prison, 19 years old. Came home at 23 and ain't never looked back. But you got people still talking about, I'm in recovery. Bitch, I'm recovered. Been recovered. And I suggest you change that recovery to ED, recovered, if you want to be recovered. A lot of people want to stay a drug addict. At least most of the people I know on Facebook over there, my friends, my family, everybody. That's why I don't vibe with certain people, family or not. You are not going to pull me back into a place I've worked so hard to come from, which is the trenches of the devil. All right, so we got beautiful aliens comment. Where are we? Where are we? We right here. Yes, I watched the video that Brianna did about saying hello to individual subscribers. Nuri, I watched that and it just, I was sitting here. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but again, I was doing some other stuff or whatever. But I took the notes. And I said it'd be a good topic to talk about. If I'm going to come live, open up my panel, believe you me, it ain't going to be that shit Vela Breaker and Tracy did on Triple Red X. I woke up this morning like, what the hell? I thought I was in the war because I sleep with my TV on right now because I'm in the living room. I don't utilize upstairs. That's just holding some of my clothes that I didn't pack up. I have a file cabinet, my office desk, and a few boxes and clothes to bring down. I got everything from the basement, and most of the stuff is on the first floor, so I'm comfortable right here. And I fell asleep with the TV on last night. When I woke up, they was on Triple Red X channel just going crazy. I'm like, damn, I want to do a panel, but I want to talk about this kind of stuff, you know? We can talk without arguing. Let your yay be yay and your nay be nay. Oh, Martin, LOL. All right, let's see. Yes, he was discombobulated. He was. That alone, I would have called the paramedics. Thank you, Nuri. I was saying to myself yesterday, that alone. Call the paramedics and get the man some damn help. Send him to the hospital. Detain him in the hospital instead of prison overnight. Let him get his thoughts together. You're going to stand there and question this man, knowing something is wrong with him, so he can find something to abuse power. No, that man shouldn't be dead. Not at all. And some police shouldn't be police either. It should be a limit. It should be a mental health training. They talking about all this fucking training. Train them not to pull a fucking gun out when they see a black man run. That's the training they need. Hey, just saying, how are you? Welcome, welcome. That's the training they need. Stop unloading their goddamn gun in a black man. That's the training they need. How do you train a white man full of anger? Taught by his relatives to have entitlement over another race, and they walking around with weapons. That's what we should be defunding. Just the use of them carrying. I said, if it was up to me, police don't carry no weapons until they're called out to a violent scene, and even then, you better not put your hand on that gun until you severely feel threatened. And even then, a black man life feel threatened by a white man who police with a gun. This man is unarmed, but yet he can't do shit to save his life. No, I feel police, get them off the goddamn street. They should only be dispatched when there is an emergency. Get them out the goddamn schools like you did God, okay? Get them out the public sector. They walking around here with loaded weapons and don't have the discipline to know when to use it. That man was not threatened. That officer. You saw how casually he was walking around. Well, stick your foot out 10 times. Do you understand what I'm saying? On a scale of 1 to 10, are you sober or are you really drunk? Get the fuck out of here with your humiliation. I don't like that, y'all. I was pissed off up in here yesterday. Like, damn. But, bro, why did you run? He'd have beat that charge. What charge was it? I fell asleep I was drunk and fell asleep in a damn drive-through. What? How much time is that going to bring if you get charged for it anyway? You got motherfuckers like Jeffrey Epstein commit the worst crimes in the world and never do jail time. Well, he did jail time, ended up dead, but y'all know what I'm saying. And you got somebody fall asleep in a fucking drive-thru and end up dead? Hi, Nori Baby. I'm just saying, said, hey, y'all, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate the 5 people listening. I just basically got on here to tell y'all I went for a PPD, just to reiterate what I talked about. I had an EKG, everything fine, everything normal from that visit, and I had a physical. From that visit, I got a referral for mammogram, dermatology, blood work, and endoscopy and colonoscopy. The endoscopy and colonoscopy is going to be done on July 2nd, a week from today. I'm going to go out and buy me a better camera with storage. I have one, guys, but it's packed away. And all I had to do was really put batteries in it. But I'm going to go to Walmart because my phones don't let me record. If I want to do a 20-minute video, it'll shut down after 2 or 3 minutes and say I'm out of storage or whatever. So I'm going to get a new, and I'm going to record all of this. I'm going to reach out to rheumatology as well and just see where I was from when I was tested back in like 2016 to where I am now. Because they try to say I had lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. Every now and then I get achy through here, not carpal tunnel or anything, but that's part of arthritis, period. But I don't feel like my bones. It doesn't take me an hour to get out of bed and get up. You know, I'm very lubricated in my joints for the most part. But we'll see. I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Let me just see. Tell me if you guys like this right here, because when I get a new subscriber or someone new in the chat that I've never seen before, I just want to tell you guys this. Oh, shine your light, oh so bright, 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 bright. Is that a go? Is it a no? Is it too long? Is it short enough? That is me singing. I did 2 audios, kind of staggered them so you would have that second voice effect. I'm doing what I can over here on this channel, guys. Doing the best I can. Like I said, I'm going to come back and expound on Brianna Simone. I think that's a very good conversation to have. What else, guys? Oh. Y'all remember when Fabe said she had got a mask in the mail from Anonymous? And I remember she had did a video on Anonymous. And I was thinking, well, maybe that group Anonymous could have sent it to her, but she didn't show us the receipts, right? Neither here nor there. I got a DM. I woke up this morning on Facebook and it says that there's terrorist mail going around. There is some truth to it. But this is 7 ladies. Oh, I was supposed to do 2 things. Hold on. Let me pull that up right now since we here. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, but give me a minute to figure this out. So it's in my email, I believe. 1 second, y'all. Oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, shoot, y'all. Y'all want to know what? I was over here jamming to my son this morning. Shit. I have a son that do music, and he's a barber. I was over here. Let me share this with y'all first. Change the mood. Hey. Can y'all see it? I didn't share. Hold on. Switch it up. All right, hold on. Y'all should be able to see this. No, damn it. All right, I'm getting confused. Hold on. Y'all should be able to see that. Where is the sharing? How come it stopped sharing? All right, let me figure this shit out, y'all. Hold on.
As we continue on, DJ Watts in the building. Canary Cheese, Canary Season 2.5. Money coming, no one will flip that. 6 figures trying to get that, get that. If you see it with me, I'ma hit that. This that. Say they put some chicken on the stick, cap kidnap. Gotta speak the low to get your kids back. Ask, tell them link cheese.
Okay, so if you can see it, if it play, that's my son right there in the yellow. His name is Canary Cheese. When I get down or feel like I want to lift myself up, I listen to this song. I don't know why the video is not playing, but it's buffering. He shot that video here in Albany, New York. Excuse me. That was like 4 or 5 years ago, 5, 6 years ago. So my family have changed over the years. I don't know why it's buffering. All right, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Hold on. All right, stop sharing my screen. I'm gonna go to the other one now. Over to Facebook. I want to show y'all. Hold on, y'all. I want to show y'all this right here. What was emailed to me. All right, go back to StreamYard. Share my screen. Bear with me 1 second. One day I'm gonna be able to get on here and navigate much faster. Hopefully you guys could see this post right here. Okay. So my daughter godmother, she down in VA, Vanessa, and she emailed this to me. I'm gonna try to go over on Facebook and read it. So it says, very important. Please pass this urgent news from Glen Eagles Hospital. Urgent. 7 women have died after inhaling a free perfume sample that was mailed to them. The product was poisonous. If you receive free samples in the mail, such as lotions, perfumes, diapers, etc., throw them away. The terrorist new idea, this is the terrorist new idea is saying, send this to all your friends and families and members. You could contact Diane J. Ford, Office of the Chief of Police, Office of Risk Management, 101 M Street, Southwest, Washington, D.C. And there's not there's no, zip code. So I found this very strange, weird, because I just got my grandchildren 2 tablets. Let me show you guys. I just got my grandkids. Let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. Okay. So I just got my grandchildren. Hold on. There's another comment. Hey, TC. Good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, guys. This is a different kind of live, right? Instead of me just sitting here bumping my gums about the Lord. Good morning. All right, so it's kind of scary because we have put an order in. Well, I say we, regardless of who do it. I did it. I love my daughter and my grandkids. They came here. They used my tablet. Now my tablet is going slow. But I got both of them, his and her kind of tablet. And when I got this email, I said, wow, we better be careful of anything else we get in the mail. So I had got this yesterday in the mail, and I kind of sat on it. I was like, I don't want to open it. I was going to do an unboxing for y'all. But then my daughter said, open it to make sure if it, is what we ordered. And basically, we got these in the mail. So when I read what I read to you this morning, these are cute. It comes with books, if you can see. She got the pink one, and he got the blue one, right? Not only was I waiting on that in the mail, I had ordered some wigs back May 19th over on Facebook, and they still in transition from China. So I'm waiting on that. I had saw on Walmart, like I told you, my desktop upstairs said the browser was out. It's Windows 7. I found a desktop, 17-inch monitor, keyboard, mouse pad, mouse, wires for $110 on Walmart for refurbished Windows 10. I like to use a desktop when it comes to editing and stuff. I like a big workstation. This, when I say is only like 11 inches right here, it be throwing me off. And I don't like using just a tablet. I have to put a mouse, a wireless mouse, into the laptops or whatever. That's just me, guys. I'm old school when it comes to that. So we're waiting on the wigs. I'm like, damn, shit coming from China, COVID over there. People getting their lashes from China. Their eyes. It's just weird. So I'm also waiting on some ring lights from Walmart. So from Walmart, I'm getting a big one, and then I'm getting a tabletop one. The lighting in here, I went and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes in this part of the house right here. You know how you screw the light in? Only one of them work. And I know I went and spent $4 on bulbs the other day, and I put one in at least 4 of them so it'll light up where I am right here. Only one of them working. I have a lamp over there, and I have all 3 of my blinds open. So I'm not really getting that much lighting. So I have the ring lights coming. And also I bought the ring lights because when I go to Shopify to do my store, it's going to be more elegant than what we're about to see on teesprings.com. I'm not going to leave without showing you Teesprings. Somehow I'm going to try to get that to work. And then we'll wrap it up. And also from teesprings.com, let me go ahead and try to share that with you guys now. Let me see. I just want to share Teesprings. That's it. I don't want to share the whole screen. You guys. All right. I know it looks crazy right now. I'm going to the top, you guys. I'm almost there, you guys. All right, so can you guys see that? Can you see ReligionWinked TV? You can see my store, right? Okay, so the first collection I have is I Said It, kind of like Now What. Nicole Tyler says I said it. I heard Fabe saying it. But we say things, but we never ask, now what? Now that I said it, now what? So let me see if I can go over here. Like, I love the cup. The t-shirt says I said it. If you click on the cup, hopefully you can still see it, and I'll show you what the front of the cup look like. I should have shared my whole screen. Let me see if you guys can see. Oh yeah, it did take you to the cup. Okay, bear with me. Bear with me, guys. All right, so the front of the cup looks like this. I said it. It's like crunching. We say a lot of things, right? But then the back of the cup says, ha, 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 ha. Now what? Now I talk about Jesus. I talk about religion. I talk about all this stuff. Now what? That's the answer right there. That's the question. Now what? And see, it will tell you, wait, ReligionWinked TV Boutique wants your support. Absolutely. If you want something from me, and of course, I want support. I'm not out here trying to beg y'all to pay for my bills. I'm actually sitting over here creating content for you guys. Now, let me go back to the store itself. Let me see if I'm on the same page. Hang tight, right? Hold on, guys. Let me just double check. Okay, so we're back to the front of the store. Now, I'm just going to run down and show you guys. Make it make sense, y'all. Come on. We out here saying, make it make sense. Make it make sense. All this dabbling our gums, and ain't nobody making no damn sense. No real money. So I want to make it make sense. I love this mug right here. What kind of sense I want you guys to make? I want you guys to begin to make money. Your content is valuable. Make it make sense. I'm going to show you the back of this cup. And then I'm just going to run. Oh, you don't want to show me the back of the cup? Hold on. There we go. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make money from now on. And that's what I said I'm going to start to do on this channel. Everything I say and do, bring before you, has not a dollar sign on it from you, but I've been giving away free content pretty much all my life. So nobody can take my creativity from me. I'm gonna run down these clothings for you. You can get leggings, you can get tank tops, you can get cell phone cases. Of course, this is one of my brands, Sipping on Spirituality, just like the Sip on Worldly News, whatever. You can get your I Survived COVID t-shirts. Many people have lost their lives, but many people are still alive to say they can breathe and that they survived this pandemic that was bestowed upon us, right? And then I have what is called my Boss Collection, BAWS, beautiful, amazing, wise, and sensual. We're going to rock that label this summer. Yes, we are, girls. Keep it cute, girls. So this is a combination of Fabe and it's me, QB. Keep it cute, girl. Funny, cute collections for your granddaughters, grandchildren, young teenagers. And I know a lot of my stuff right now looks immature and childish, but again, when I go over on Spotify and start doing drop shipping and dealing with other t-shirt companies that have better quality, my logos, my sayings, and everything else will get better. But when we get to the bottom of this collection here, you're going to see how well I improved over maybe a week's time, not even a week, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 days trying to put this all together. So we all know Cardi B likes to say, okay. So you okay. A lot of people ain't okay in this world. And you can ask them on a t-shirt, are you okay? You okay? Got content? Slay it, don't spray it. Slay with no delay. I mean, I've been over here, but now you can see the content is about to change. I started taking it more serious. Like, wait a minute. I could start creating masterpieces right here. I don't have to wait till I get over on Shopify. Excuse me. I'm trying to say Shopify and Spotify at the same time. Busy, booked, and blessed collection, okay? Basically, we're all busy, we're all booked, we're all blessed, and I believe that we all need, let's see, there's so many words with BBB we could think of in this busy, booked, and blessed collection, right? It's a grown and sexy. This is where I started to get into like more maturity because I am mature. I am grown. I have needs like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? A need to be feminine, a need to be sexy, a need to be grown, right? So it's a grown and sexy collection. Sean Bradley, you have the pink door over there. And I said I would never enter the pink door. So one day I was just sitting over here, Sean Bradley, and I said, you know what? The pink door. Join us at ... enter at your own damn risk.com. So if you're a Sean Bradley fan and you've been to the pink door, you want to go to the pink door, you know anybody that's been there, they could get their t-shirt here, okay? I do Jesus. Jay Wilson likes to say, I do Jesus all the time. I do Jesus too, but I know what Jesus I do, right? But then I said, do who? It's okay to do Jesus as long as you know what Jesus you're doing. Do Jesus. Why? Why do people do Jesus? You know, ask these questions on a t-shirt. I'm going to start speaking to people through my creativity. I don't know why the black t-shirt came up there, guys. I'm still going down the collection. We're almost halfway there. Everybody in the world like a little beef with drama on the side, right? Except for I forgot to put on the side, but I like beef with a whole lot of drama. You can get your t-shirts, your bags, your socks, your mugs, your hoodies, your leggings. I just think it pops. I love the colors red, black, and white. They say it's devil colors, but I sign language for people who can't speak, I guess, is the devil language now as well, because everything people do in sign language, Hollywood is doing to represent that they are down with this elite cult, right? This is bullshit, y'all. Everything meant for good is always somehow turned demonic. These colors are popping. The hoodie, I love the hoodie. You can even get a beach towel now that it's summertime. So, of course, we got to represent Wink Nation, right? Wink Nation strong, Wink Nation for life, Wink Nation lit, okay? I did all these designs, y'all. I changed the fonts. I put the words up here. I sat up all night for the last week Wink Nation babe, because we have some children in Wink Nation. Just because we don't, put them on the camera, a lot of you all have children that we forget about. We make all this content for the adults, but nobody makes anything for the children. We got babes over here. We just don't exploit them and put them on camera and let people take advantage of them for whether it's sympathy, payola, cash app, whatever. We just don't do that. There's a lot of people with children on YouTube, right? But these people aren't in the middle of the beef and drama sector. So we have to look at that and say, what is really going on with some children being caught up and other children not being caught up on any social media platform? So we got Wink Nation. In the mix of Wink Nations, we don't want the men and the women to be, well, y'all wink stars, okay? But we got winkettes and we got winksters, okay? So we got a shirt for the men and we got a shirt for the ladies. We got a hoodie. And then we go on. You could get a pillow. You could get sleep bags. You know my spiritual ears stay ringing, right? So if your spiritual ear ring, that doesn't mean you have to be so far up God's ass or so far reading your Bible. It just means when you hear demonic stuff in the world, you know it's not of God. Y'all should be eating this up. Y'all could get leggings. And again, I did the design on the phone case here. I did all of this, y'all. Nobody can take credit for any of this. I put the lettering where it should go. I made the sizes of the words. So now one of my favorite collections, y'all, and this is the one I'm going to go over on Shopify and push out to the world. God plus me equals whatever the hell you wanted to. It's endless, y'all. So we have God plus me. Let me start up here. God plus me equals possibilities. For the children, God plus me equals growth and future. For on the back of this cup, I believe it says God plus me equals a quench thirst. God quenches thirst. When you go to drink out of this cup right here, on the back of it, it says God plus me equals a quenched thirst. All I've been trying to do is quench your thirst with the word of God all over here. All God wants to do is quench your thirst from the world. It equals a quenched thirst, okay? I did these designs. I take credit for everything, y'all. By the grace of God. I am so talented and sometimes it's really overlooked, but I couldn't let it go down this way. Not when there's a free store on teesprings.com. Not when there's so much going around in this world that you can put on a t-shirt and communicate to people. I'm almost done here, guys. I think there may be one more collection after that. I'm not sure, because I was up the night before last. I think this is it. No, they might. Oh, wait, I'm nowhere near done. So God plus me equals possibilities. God plus me equals faith. God plus me equals rest. God plus me equals fatherhood first. I did this t-shirt on Father's Day. So if anybody know anybody that's down with God and is a father first, same thing. I have a shirt says God plus me equals mothers first. God plus me with the cell phone case equals convo. I couldn't really fit conversation on here the way I wanted to, so convo. God plus me with the pillow equals sleep. And then with the leggings, guys, God plus me, I'm going to go ahead and click on it, equals healthy living. And that's what this video was all about. You can see on all four sides of the leggings. I just took the words and spread them out throughout and came out with all these different designs and things. But mainly I learned how to put wording down the side of the leg. So God plus me is healthy living. And I've been sharing with you guys so far how I'm going to the doctors and things like that. So let me go ahead and finish down. I think we got a little bit more to go, guys. But all of this is me. I didn't waste energy. It's print on demand. You go to Walmart, you don't have two selections of t-shirts to choose from. You go to Barnes and Nobles, you have several different books to choose from. You go to the mom and pop store, you have several different packs of potato chips to choose from, So I know some people say don't go too big, but this isn't big for me because I don't have to hold any of this inventory in my house. This is all done online. You go to the site, you click on it, they'll send you your merchandise and they'll send me my money. So let's make it make sense, okay? Jay Wilson loved to say people lack emotional intelligence. I agree. But why just put these words out here? How much of a business person, how much of content we just gonna let fall by the wayside? These people don't realize how wealthy they are. They don't have to be out here beefing and destroying people for $1. At least I'm not gonna do that. All y'all bitches want to be like me. Everybody want to be like Fabe say. I believe people want to be like me too. People want to be at peace for the most part. People don't really want to have beef and drama. People want to live their life drama free. There was a post going around on Facebook the other day. How many of y'all feel good not to be having problems and issues other than me moving and can't find the right house? That's really not a problem to me. For some people, they may end up homeless, but that's not going to happen to me, okay? I have an agreement with my landlord to stay here month to month until I find something, and he has an agreement to let me stay here until I can find something. He doesn't want to show this property until he actually knows I have a place to stay. And that's nothing but God, y'all. So I love you down, ZT. You love to love people down. And I know people love yoga. I love you down, word dog. Okay, if you love yoga, which I really don't, I think it's satanic. But you know what? You people like stuff on t-shirts. And if you want to buy something about yoga, so be it. It's just a t-shirt. I'm not promoting Satanism by putting downward dog on a t-shirt. There's people who like yoga. I don't, but I'm not here for me all the time. I'm here for other people as well. You guys like this stuff. You guys want this stuff. Now we get to Tracy. They mad, y'all. They mad. And I asked, but why? On the t-shirt, why you mad? Remember when VS came out of IHOP? Was it IHOP Gate? And VS said, "Oh yeah, I put straight hands on you hoes." Well, she was beating up a bitch. I ain't putting no hands on you. I'm gonna put some praying hands on you though. That's the straight hands I'm gonna put on you hoes. I'm gonna pray for you every day. I'm gonna make an honest commitment to God right now. Anybody come in my circle, on my live stream, whatever, we praying for one another. These are the straight hands we gonna put on each other, okay? You just gotta flip it on them, people. Flip it on them. Show them who the real boss is, okay? So Duchess Kelly Love and Smack from URL say and shit like that. I've been watching URL rap battle way before Kelly Love says and shit like that. So we chat like that, shit like that. Okay, get it on your t-shirt. Kwani, we all know Kwani is laughable and she also is a crier. Kwani, I told you look like my mama, honey. I would love to talk to you, Kwani. Crying, laughable hoe. Not that Kwani is, but there's some people out there that's the hoe, okay? And hoe is just a fun word to say bitch nowadays, I guess. But I'm trying not to curse on these t-shirts, y'all, because I do believe there's some children that watch me. And then I love Oh No. Oh No, shout out to you. I love your pop-up news. Oh yeah, oh no, uh-oh. Cute little t-shirt you can get for your kids. Everybody is questioning, be like, oh yeah, oh no, uh-oh. Pull up and get smacked. But what are you going to get smacked by, guys? Because I don't promote violence over here. Pull up and get smacked. Check this out, y'all. With the word of God, facts. You pull up over here. That's why people don't like to fight me in the spirit, because you're going to get smacked with the word of God, okay? That's all I have in me to fight these demons out here. I am not going to fight you in my own strength, in my own breath. I just can't do it no more, y'all. I'm at a place in my life where I'm going to enjoy it, okay? Other people, along with me, I was happy along the way doing what I did for people. But now it's time for me to do for me. And if anybody trying to roll up on me, anybody trying to approach me, they're going to get smacked with the word of God. I'm sorry. First and foremost, I have a poem called I Belong to a Gang. And the leader of my father, he treat us the same. Because, they say God reign on the just and the unjust, right? Except we not out here in these streets with Glocks, cocks, and all these other stuff. No, no, no. The Bible in my hand. That's my Glock. The word of God is my Glock, okay? So we all know life make you bitter, better, and I add bland. Life has made some people bland. Alright. You can say alright 3 different kind of ways if you want to. Deanna Irvin. Now I know they be trying to talk about you smoking them Black and Miles, and I smoked them Black and Miles back in 2009 because I had quit cigarettes in 2002. And when I went through a little tragedy in my life, I said the hell with the cigarettes, went to the Black and Miles, and I since stopped smoking the Black and Miles and came back to the cigarettes. But Deanna, I thought it was kind of cute to say smoking questions, because when you ask your questions, you got your logo is we got questions. Smoking questions get answered one pull at a time. She be over there asking y'all questions and answering her questions at the same damn time. Okay, one pull at a time, and she have a little drink in her hand sometimes as well. See, this how you got to be creative. And so for the babies again, I'm cool, I'm creative, and I'm crafty. And I believe my grandchildren are. And then just trying to be a little funny here, I took the word help, flipped it backwards. It said, please help me. Please help me. Help me, please, y'all. I'm trying to get to 1K. I'm trying to get to $8,000. Please help me. Please help me. Help me, y'all. And for Miss Bless Watkins, OG content creator of content. Bless Watkins, I don't have no problem with you or anybody that don't have a problem with you. I like you, I watch you, and you is an OG content creator over there. I call it old granny creator of content. I'm a granny too, but Bless Watkins, you are doing your damn thing. One day I'll be an OG creator of content too. In the sense of a grandmother, I am. But in the sense of Bless Watkins, when you were broke free, when you were kicked out of groups, you pulled yourself up by the bootstraps, and you have a very productive live every morning. Shout out to you for encouraging me to do this t-shirt called OG Creator of Content. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Come back on screen. I got 3 people watching. What do y'all think? Have I been utilizing my time? Have I been taking advantage of the Rona? Have I been pretty much trying to be self-sufficient, independent, a woman who stands on her own 2 feet and not the backs of others? Yeah, I borrowed some of their content, their sayings. These people don't give a shit about how much money they done left on these YouTube streets. They done left millions of dollars, businesses. If they want to consider their online business to get on here and beef and fight, so be it. But what have these people done? One wrote a book. I had 13 books. One my niece, 12 of my own published before I came to YouTube. So this is, in 3 years later, what have I done? Wow, I just launched a t-shirt line. I had all the courage in the world to do it, but never did it. But when I seen how Tech and Mess came out, and I'm like, damn, I can do that. Not really take somebody else's content, just launch my own store. Come up with my own ideas. Take what's out there and flip it a little bit. Make it my own. What do you guys think about it? She said, play it again. Hope is, let me just keep going down there. Hope was all is well. Lots happening already. Absolutely. Play it again. Okay. I could put the link in the line and you in the chat. I received that post before. Wow. So yeah, Nori, it was kind of frightening because like I said, I have stuff coming from Teesprings. I have more stuff coming from Walmart. I have wigs coming from this site on Facebook. We just heard about Fabe getting a mask in the mail for her daughter. And it was anonymous, but we didn't see any receipts. We didn't see any proof. So I'm not saying she's lying or not, but I know this is real. Terroristic mail is on the rise, okay? And that was emailed to me throughout the night. I got it from my daughter's godmother. What is the link for your products? I'll go ahead and put that in right now. And it should take you right to the store. But guys, like I said, I ain't no better than nobody else. I'm different. I'm going to always be different. And this is a really different live for me right now because I am communicating. I am watching the chat. I did kind of do my presentation and it kind of went well for me. Hopefully it'll show up in the numbers. Oh, Nuri B. That's what it was. Let me see if I click on it right now, if it's going to take me to the store. That's what it was. It was really about numbers. Can y'all click on that? All right. For some reason, I can't see if somebody could click on it if you go to the store. Numbers. Numbers matter. That's what I have written down mainly. Like it's all about the numbers with some people. I'm not gonna stay here much longer, but numbers matter. And yeah, so we're gonna get into that. All right. Let's see. What is the link? I think I read everybody's comments. Said hello to everybody. Thank you so much. We've only been going an hour and 40 minutes. That's usual for me, but the thing of it is I usually be sitting here talking for an hour and 42 minutes, but I engaged with the audience, gave you guys content off of God and the Bible, let you guys know about my medical history and portfolio that's going to be coming up. I will be having minor surgery on July 2nd, 2020, endoscopy and colonoscopy. I will be going live a little later on this morning or this afternoon with some content I saw on Brianna's. I shared with you that there's terrorist mail going around, perfume, 7 women have died. There's a number I gave, a address where you can write this woman at risk management in Washington, D.C. I shared with you guys a little bit of my son. He's hilarious. Anyway, sometimes we get along, sometimes we don't. Keeping it real. Right now, it's a don't issue. But he's a local dad of 3, 2 biological, 1 not. He cuts hair, part owner of a barbershop, and he raps. So he's pretty cool. And I like to get up and listen to his music sometimes. People in church would say, how you listen to that music? That's my son. If I don't support nobody else, who the hell am I supporting in this world? So I promote his music every now and then. And he kind of lifts me up with some of the stuff he says. So now we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Let me see. Let me see if I can just, for the hell of it. For stopping by my channel, I appreciate it. You're watching ReligionWinked TV, and guys, we sip all the TV can with no shade, talking everything up to Yahweh. Why? Who else should you be talking to in these last days? Hey guys, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Please hit the post notification bell so you're notified when I go live, upload, and or premiere. Please thumbs up this video. Don't forget the bell. Follow me at IG and YouTube at ReligionWinked TV. And also Facebook, DrewLMurray.com for all your spirituality needs. Don't forget giveaways and or donations are accepted on this channel. And my spiritual ears stay. So before I go, cash giveaways. Thank you, TC. I will engage more. Now, y'all got to engage with me. I sat over here for months thinking about playing YouTube squares. I clicked on Logic. I don't know if y'all in the Kanika Jenkins section over there, but he's like YouTube Court. He's not YouTube Justice. He's like YouTube Court TV, and he hang out with Straight Drop. They did Hollywood Squares on their channel. So I said, what the hell? Can't get mad at that. I could do it if I want to, but I don't have Zoom to do 9 squares. I would only be able to do 6 squares through, the panel. But I could do through the panel with 6 squares. We could play the match game. If anybody wants to come on my platform and play the match game with me, I will be one of the contestants on the panel. You have to have 6, and then I will ask 2 people. I will figure out what 2 people will pick from the chat to come online through the call so that we can have them on the call, asking them the questions. You have to give the answer. If they agree with you, you get a match. Whoever wins. I got $35 in my Cash App. We could play 3 rounds of that. The first round would be $15 to whoever win and match the most, contestants. I meant most guests. We'll be the guests. They'll be the contestant. Y'all know the old game, match game, right? So yeah, if you guys want to come through and play that with me, it'll lighten the load on these YouTube streets. I'm really a breath of fresh air. I have all these freaking ideas over here, y'all. So to the 3 people watching, I like lipstick. Hit me at the end. Okay. So YouTuber, what you say? YouTube squares. I like it, right? Or even the match game. We all could sit on the panel, have our little costume. Well, be entertaining. And just like how they used to play on television, you have your 2 contestants, and then I forget his name, for the love of God, Dawson. I forget the man's name, but what he would say, and President Trump was so blank, people started to peel him and eat him like this, and you'd be like, what the hell? He's so orange, like an orange, and you try to match. We all write down, I will come up with better solutions than that. You know what I'm saying? But we'll try to write down our answers, and then the contestant would say orange or peach, and however many people that contestant match on the panel win that round for that time. I got it all worked out. It's written down, guys. It will work if you guys just show up. I need 5 other people to fill up the panel, and then 2 people willing to be the contestants, and go from there. And I've also did games where I went and got history on music, television, and things of that nature. So we did play games on this channel way before anybody else ever played a game on their channel. I love the fun games. Be careful of the fools who are calling the gaming people. Yeah, but again, this is just free. We don't even have to offer money. The thing I feel with it, if you're raising money, that's when the gaming commission is getting called. You're giving away money? Shit, I should be able to write it off on my taxes. That's the difference. If I ever host a game or anything over here, TC, and I'm a recipient of the money, then the gaming company should be called on me. I did not get online for you guys to give me your money. I got on here to raise money. It's a big difference from what you see out there and how it really should be going down. If I'm a content creator looking out for my people and I want y'all to have the money, where do I get money from? How do I end up a recipient of any giveaway or anything else? I'm different, yo. It don't make sense. Regardless of what kind of contest it is. If I got on here to say I want to give you something, I'm not going to raise money from you and then give you back your money. This is going to come out of my pocket by the grace of God somehow, some way. It's different, yo. People have got on here and abused YouTube and the moral the moral compass of most people is destroyed. I believe it will work. Absolutely. You guys show up. I mean, again, like I said, you got to start to open your hearts and spirits up to other things. For 3 years now, y'all been drowning in a tsunami. And VS, when you went to jail, immediately I wanted to come on here and do a video called Drowning in a Tsunami. And I've been sitting on that video, sis. And to this day, people are still drowning in the tsunami. I say TSU, but you know your name is Sue. I mean, I could flip it any way I want it when I put it in the title. But people are drowning in the tsunami. And I wanted to get on here and talk about it because, you know, I talk. I don't get on. I just see people still drowning in the tsunami. From that first fight, Fallout, you and Chopper had, it ain't stopped. 3 years later, I'm like, damn, I done did so many things in 3 years. It's like, how do we get caught up in the same thing? Well, I guess I watched Days of Our Lives for years. If you're a Days of Our Lives fan, you're going to watch Days of Our Lives. If you're a Beef and Drama Sector fan, you're going to watch Beef and Drama. I get it, guys. But ain't nobody life and what the hell they doing or ain't doing more important than mine. So I always try to get on here and give y'all a piece of me. I'm just as important as Wendy Williams, Oprah, you, my mom, my sister. We have to begin to believe that, people. Black people say, oh, these are the only people who can rise up and be significant in our community. That's crazy. And then the ones we have risen in our community, how significant are they? When the gaming commission has to be called, when CPS has to be called, when the police has to be called, when calling people's apartments, jobs. How significant is that? With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace. At Drew, people can always sponsor you and make charitable donations as long as you give it away. I know it will work. Don't worry about those cloud chasing idiots. TC, thank you. And like I said, I'm just going to come on here and do what Drew has to do. If people want to support it, come along with it. S. Hutchinson said back in May of 2018, she said that lady over there sitting there talking to herself. I can't make y'all come. My content should be drawing y'all. I know y'all like visualization. I'll do better to come on here. And like I said, what's beauty to you may not be beauty to other people. People dressed up in makeup may not be to somebody who wants to be all natural. So it's individually, but television and platforms and social media, everything got to be made up. Everything got to have on makeup. Everything. And I don't believe that's true. I just sat here. I had up to 5 people in my chat, still holding 3. Thank y'all. It's going to get better, TC. So y'all just let people know what I'm suggesting and proposing. I need you 3 to tell 3 people. They tell 3 people. Trying to get to my 1K before July 17th. That's when it says I opened up my YouTube. I meant my Google account. I was surfing Kanika Jenkins, watching Smack URL, Queen of the Ring, ID Discovery, but I uploaded my first video December 12th, 2017. So y'all keep me in prayer. TC, I appreciate you. Thank you guys. I like engagement. I don't like to be preached to. And I'm learning that. And one of the things is let me just mention that. You got somebody like Tasha K. She come on here. She may answer 1 or 2 people in 12,000 be in her chat. I have 2 or 3 people. I could speak to all of y'all. I get that. But when I start getting 1,000, 2,000, that's what Brianna Simone is talking about. You can't reach everybody in the chat. But to preach to, I get that. If I ask a question, answer it back though. If you're in the chat. Sometimes I get on here. Maybe I should do it on a pre-up record. That way you guys don't be in the chat and I could just preach and upload it. But when I come live, I'm coming to talk to y'all. I'm coming to engage. From this point going forward, I like how this live ran. It very, very nice. And I appreciate the feedback, the mature Adult feedback. Thank you. And I'm gonna work on that. Cause Nori yelled at me the other day. TC, she said, "Drew, you don't pay attention to your chat." I was like, "Oh my god!" And by that time, the live kind of ended. She was asking about the store, right? I'm like, "Damn it!" Next time I go live, I'm gonna read every comment and pay attention. And as you can see, start to use the comments to come up on the screen as well. I appreciate you guys. My attention is kept when we go back and forth. Absolutely, I get it. I get it. And sometimes we may have a heated conversation, TC, but that doesn't mean I don't like you. That doesn't mean I hate you and want to war with you. We're going to talk about topics that may be taboo to our community. And, I like when I see you on other people panels for the most part. There's a few of you supporters who have signified your support on these YouTube streets as being some of the best supporters, not only financially, but just with your, I tell y'all got better content than some of us content creators. And I would love to sit and watch and listen to y'all as much as I want y'all to sit and watch and interact with me. So hopefully we can encourage more people to get on their own platforms and we can circle this thing around. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing I want to assure anybody is if you come on my platform and you got a platform, you can stream your platform. Why not? I don't forever seeing myself going down the road saying, "Oh, now I'm mad at that person. I'm going to strike that person." No, I give you full permission. I don't like to see 6 people on one platform, but only one person eating that particular meal. Stream it. Cross mingle the support. Get everybody involved. But it's that, "Oh, I'm going to protect my people from you. I don't want my people to go around you for whatever reason," and things like that. So I'm going to try to do it and try to stick to my guns and do it the way I've been doing it most of my life. And that's being fair. And sometimes people don't like when you're fair. Right, so Nuri, what we saying over here? TC saying exactly. We know when you get to a certain benchmark, you will progress upward. It's all good. At Nuri B, she's saying, "Hey sis, hey Nuri B, you yelled at my ass the other day." I said, "Oh Lord, I was chastised." No, but Nuri, for real, I'm like, you made sense because you was asking when you clicked on the link if it was all mine, and I was so caught up talking. I'm like, I didn't realize she was like. Then you was asking about the information. You was like, "Drew, pay attention to your chat." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, I get it, y'all. We know how what how she is at TC. See, y'all get me. Y'all get me. I appreciate it. It's gonna get a lot better, y'all. A lot better. I live for the conversation. Agree or disagree. Me too. Me too. And sometimes I guess I was so used to coming out here talking to myself, just getting the message out there and then getting off. I overlooked the fact that I do have people in my chat, TC, willing to talk to me. Nori brought that to my attention the other day. All right, guys. So it's been almost 3 minutes to 2 hours. And Nori B, we're gonna leave it there, guys. Oh my God! So when I come back later on, be ready to talk about, do numbers matter? How because I've seen it with Sweet Ma and Tasha K. Tasha K ignored Sweet Ma. All hell broke loose. I saw it with Pretty T, Sweet Ma, Tracy. Remember back in the day, everybody was falling out with everybody because content creators got it in their head when they go into other people's chat, especially other content creators. They're supposed to be recognized and acknowledged, spoken to, held, praised, and all it is. And it caused a lot of division. So numbers do matter. But I want to propose to people, do numbers matter? the amount of times you overcame depression, the amount of times we've been abused, the amount of times we've been like, do those numbers matter? So, I'm always going to flip it to a not just what they're fighting about or what they said, but what can we do about it? How can we add to it? How can we grow from it? Because everybody ain't trying to grow on these YouTube streets, but I got on here to help us grow. And it took me a minute. Took me damn near 3 years to get it. But I think I finally got it, y'all. And if it wasn't for, I'm just saying, Nuri B, A Sense of High, Together We Can, Truly Nini Naturally, um, TC. Remember Fiona used to come in the chat, and VS used to come over and give me a heart every morning as well until she docks my damn daughter. And even then, we ain't have no problem and still don't have no problem. But people used to show me love, genuine love. And I apologize for overlooking y'all, not engaging as much. But I really feel like we're onto something, people. I really do. And I have to attribute that to taking care of my health, because it's unhealthy being on these YouTube streets when you ain't got nobody talking back to you, or when you just got somebody talking at you, right? That ain't healthy for none of us. And that's something we came to the realization of this morning. At least I did. So during this whole taking advantage of my health during the corona, I realized that conversation can add to your health or take away from your health, So I appreciate the conversation that you guys give me over here, because that conversation I heard between Vela Breaker and Tracy, I know somebody got high blood pressure, lost a few hair follicles, got on that toilet from goddamn anxiety, had the runs and shit. I said, ooh, I don't ever want to have that kind of unhealthiness in me no more. You know what I'm saying? So we learned. Thank you guys. I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Take care, guys. Peace.